Solve for x and give exact solutions. I immediately noticed that each term has an x in common, so I can factor out that x. That's going to be the greatest common factor. So I'm going to take out that x, and to find what goes inside of these parentheses, I divide each term by whatever it is that I factored. So here, x to the 5th divided by x, I'm going to receive an x to the 4th, followed by 3x to the 3rd divided by x, which results in 3x squared. And finally, negative 4x divided by x, we're going to get negative 4. Now, inside of my parentheses, now I notice a quadratic-like expression. And by rewriting this quadratic-like expression, I can apply a u substitution. So I'm going to let u equal x squared. And now I have the following polynomial. I have x multiplied with u squared plus 3u minus 4. I can go ahead and factor this polynomial since my leading coefficient is 1. And I'm going to do it by applying the diamond method. So I need to find the two numbers that are going to multiply to my c value, which is negative 4, but are going to add to my b value, which here that's going to be a positive 3. And the two quantities that do this are going to be positive 4 and negative 1. Since 4 times negative 1 multiplied to negative 4, but when you add 4 with negative 1, you get 3, positive 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as x times u plus 4 times u minus 1. And that is the polynomial. Now, because I want to solve for x, I'm going to let p of x go to 0. And I'm going to exchange back to x's. Because I want to solve for x, I don't want to solve for u. So here, u is going to become x squared plus 4. And for my second factor, now I'm going to have x squared minus 1. And using the zero product property, I'm going to let each factor equal to 0. So I get that x is equal to 0. I get that x squared plus 4 is equal to 0. And I get that x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. Now the first equation is already solved. X is equal to 0. My second equation, I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides, leaving me with x squared equal to negative 4. I'm going to take the square root. On the left-hand side, the square and the square root cancel out, leaving me with x equal to plus or minus 2i. Since I have a negative 4, I'm going to get an imaginary solution. Now, for the last equation, we're going to add 1 to both sides. And we're going to get that x squared is equal to 1. I got to take the square root. The square and the square root are going to cancel out on the left, leaving me with x equal to plus or minus 1, since the square root of 1 is 1. And now I can list all of my solutions. I'm going to have 5. So my solutions are 0, 2i, negative 2i, 1, and negative 1.